Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Sunday. Well, today I thought we would start something new, and since I am in the mood for spring, I am over this winter and everything that goes with it, we're going to start this today. So as you can see, I have a wad of colors in my hand. And I'm going to be using 16 count Heritage. I believe it's Heritage. I will have to look it up, but this is the green color from Picture This Plus. And I got it off of a 1-2-3 stitch. I just happened to have enough of it to do it with, so I thought it'd be nice springy background. And I am changing up the colors. It does have a thing on the back. It only takes 7 colors, and I have converted my colors. This is my color palette that I'm going to be using, and I'll show you the colors. And it's not nearly as big as it looks, but I thought all these nice, bright, vivid, I may change out the blue. That's still like, not real sure if I don't want to go too light or else it won't show up on this green. So I just went with that blue, but I just thought it'd be pretty that way. And I may have to go a little bit lighter on this green. I'm not real sure. So we're just going to kind of wade through it, if you will. But these are the colors that I picked to go on it. And I thought they'd just be nice and springy looking because, you know, I like spring. I'm ready for spring. And let's see, what else did I do? I was trying to think if there was anything else I needed to catch you up on. Yesterday, my daughter and I went, as you know, to Walmart. I didn't get anything too exciting. I did pick up a piece. Now, I've never bought my material at Walmart, but I did pick a piece of this up, and it's Charles Craft, and said Carolina linen. And the color is sand. But then, see, it confused me. Where's the other side? Here we go. It says 14 count Ada on this side. So, I don't know. But it's a really pretty color. It's kind of stiff, but, you know, that was to be expected. But I kind of like the speckled look to it. I hope it's showing up well. Let me see if I can turn this light off. There. Just for a second. Because heaven knows I won't be able to see. But it's more of a tan brown, if you will. Let me see if I can lighten that up just a bit. But it's kind of a tan with nice little flecks of a little darker tan. Not black tan, but you know what I mean? Not too bad. But I thought it'd be great for some of the autumn stuff. So I will put it away and save it for that. Let me turn this light back on. And then we went to, I told you we were going to go to the thrift store. Nothing too exciting there. Whoops. Now I have to bring it down. Hang on. And I found this cute little key cat. It's a part of a salt and pepper shaker. And it's pretty old. It's got crazing in the glass there. And it does have a Japan sticker. It doesn't say Occupied Japan. So I don't know how old it is. But I just thought he was cute. He, she, it. We'll call her she. She's got a pretty little red bow thing around her neck. I just thought she was old and cute. And there was no other one. And then I found a little, I guess it's a saucer. It has a few little Mars on it and a couple little cracks. But I've always loved Homer Lawton. Yeah. So I don't know how old this is. It does have crazing too in the glass. But I just thought it was a pretty little dish. And so I just set the cat right in the middle of the dish. Like she's trying to lick the bowl for cream. But I set her there. That way she won't get hurt. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so we went and did that, and we ran around. My daughter had to go to a couple other places while we were down there in Slida. And then we went to lunch at McDonald's. We both about inhaled it because we were starving to death. She didn't get off until like 1 o'clock. So we got there about 1:30 and went to the, what do you call it? Oh, what am I trying to say? Hang on. Trying to figure out where I need to be. I forgot to grab my, what do you call it? Line keeper. Because I might need it on this. Now, what I did, there, let me show you this pattern here. I know, I'm like everywhere today. These little bitty scroll things, that's all back stitching. So I just came up about 12. You would thought this was pretty big, all right? So this little thing right here is done on 2 over, stitch 2 over 2 on 32 count, and I'm using 16 count. So the design size is 3 3/4 by 13 1/2. So it's not very big at all, and it was just perfect for this piece of fabric, and leaving about 2-inch 2-inch border. I didn't leave too much. But anyway, so like I said, I didn't skip it. I just moved along because you don't want to watch me backstitch. It's an ugly episode. Because half the time I can't get it correctly right. You know what I mean? So I have to frog a lot. But so I moved up the 15 stitches or so and starting this heart. And as you can see, they've used like a variegated pink. Well, I'm using, in the color, it was called hibiscus. So, but I'm getting it. We're getting there. Hang on. Hold that thought. I just love this bright pink. And it is 3607 is what I used. I took a photocopy of the entire pattern, including the back, and that way I can write on it or whatever, and it keeps the pattern all nice. They're just really pretty. And I got this pattern from my friend Ava. She sent it in some stitchy kindness. I needed a drink. What can I say? So, yeah. Fun times. So I was pretty well fried by the time I got home. And they didn't have a lot at the, what do you call it? At the thrift store there at all. So, was not trying to move up a little. Oh yes, let's move up so I can bang my head. It's great. So I didn't have too much energy when I got back. We did get back, about 1:30 or so. So it wasn't too bad. But I was just toast. And did I take a nap? No. I worked most of the day on my Bristol sampler. We're making some progress. A little bit. Okay. This is just killing me. Okay. Sorry. I think I got it now, guys. And in my viewfinder, I'm not seeing that it's showing up as the green. This is a kind of an olive. This darker part is an olive color, and then this is a pale olive behind it. It's all nice and mottled. I just love this color fabric. I'm using this on Pandemic, I believe. But I got a great big huge piece of it because, had to have it. But I just wanted to do something springy, and I don't have too many spring patterns at all that I, have acquired. I need to acquire more, what do you call it? let's call them designated either holidays or, what do you call it? Or seasons, if you will. I got that in time. I almost started with one of the, what do you call it? That one out of the autumn wind book, but I kind of am saving that back for autumn. You see what I mean? I just got a few things for each season, and summer, it's undefinable. I can't pick out a pattern and say, oh, that's summer. You can pick out spring because it's got nice little blossoms and this and that. But I don't know. I don't know. Summer's hard. At least it's hard for me. So. But I was thrilled that this thing wasn't very big. And I was glad I had some material. So we didn't do too much. I did get my granddaughter's birthday present. We had to pick up a birthday card. So I got that all wrapped up and ready to go. So I won't be showing that, only because I don't know if she's watching or not. Sometimes her mom will put, my videos on for her to watch and see me stitch and that kind of thing. But everything that I got was what I ordered. And there's so much stuff in the bag that I would never, ever get it, yeah, back in that bag. Was not happening. But it came with hoops, and it came with needles, and all the thread to do it, and the pattern itself is pre-stamped. So, we'll have to see. And I told my daughter, when she starts stitching on that, because it's all on one piece of fabric, just leave it all on one piece of fabric and let her stitch whatever she's going to stitch. And then once she's finished, if and when, kind of like her grandma, we'll cut them apart and put them in, because they go in little hoops. And the little hoops are so tiny, they must be like 2.5 inches, 3 inches. They're not, maybe about that big, including my fat fingers. So they're not too big. So I hope she likes them. I really do. Oh, and her mom got her a tent, a frozen tent, frozen. The the movie Frozen. Yeah, we kind of went nuts. Of course, my daughter went nuts on that. She had to get shoes for the kids, and oh my gosh, it was a mess. We picked up a few more things, like the candles and stuff like that go with the the birthday stuff. And she'd already gotten the plates and napkins, and it's all princesses. And then we had to pick out cards. Oh yeah, it's quite the ordeal. So we got her a card that lights up and says princess on it, because she's always playing princess. She's got probably 2 to 3, what do you call them, Halloween costumes that were either Tangled or Frozen or something. She just is in love with the Disney princesses. Yeah. Fun times. So we got that all taken care of. I think we're pretty well set. I don't know what we're doing for food and all that, but that can come later. We got the trips to Walmart done. So, and I didn't get a chance to go to whoops, oh, that was attractive. I missed the whole square. I don't know what I was saying. Go to the thrift store here, because I just didn't have time, and they're closed on Monday, so it might be Tuesday before I get to my thrift store. So we'll see. But I didn't work on too much yesterday. I went with what I knew, and I wanted to make a little more progress on the Bristol sampler. I watched some Floss Tube and, of course, Grey's Anatomy, because it just kind of goes on, and you don't have to watch it. It's just, oh, okay, we're getting through this again for about the 4th time. Gotta look on this side. Okay. This sure is a pretty colored pink. I don't think it's what I used for Pandemic. It's either Pavane or Pandemic that I'm doing in the hot pink. I think it's Pandemic. But it's a different colored pink. Oh, come on. I'm having the worst time with holes today. Oh, and I've been looking on Amazon for a pair of those head, what do you call them? Magnifying, it's light and magnifying glasses. Because they sit in front of your face. And I saw it on Country Stitchers. I love them. Deb and I've forgotten that other lady's name. I'm losing it. And just kind of checking it out. They weren't too expensive. They were about $20. They bought them at one of the LNS's. But I thought, well, I've seen them on Amazon. So has anybody ever used those? Are they any good? Do you like them? I'm trying. I'm having a hell of a time seeing today. I'm trying to watch a pattern without one of them line keepers, and I don't even... No. And I also looked while I was there to see if I could find at Walmart, some kind of a stand. I got a stand from Amazon. That thing was about that big to stand it on. Well, that ain't gonna work. It'll fall right off of my... And I don't have very big... This is my tablet. It's been sitting there a while. It's a Kindle Fire, and I got it, not Kindle. Is that right? Kindle Fire? I don't know. Amazon? I got it off of Amazon. But it's kind of small, and I thought maybe if I could get Pattern Keeper, I could use that. But I want a little bit sturdier. I'll have to go back and look. Sturdier stand to stand it on. I don't have anything that is that same level. So I'd have to sit it on the edge of the chair. Well, it's kind of rounded, so that's not going to work. So it's just not fitting in my repertoire. And I'm not sitting at this table all day to stitch and look at that, because I can't sit in this, dagnabbit, in this chair that long to stitch. It's just not comfortable for all day. It's good for about an hour, long enough, as I say, to do the video. And then I gotta move, because it kills my back. So, let's see, what else? We didn't, like I said, that was all I really got at the thing. I did pick up a few, I don't have them out. What do you call them? Oh, little pins and things that I thought would maybe make some nice needle minders. I was watching Kokahama's Stitchery, and Aricio. I don't know how to say her name. I don't know how to say it. You know who I'm talking about. And she had some beautiful dragons that were made, I'm assuming, just assumption on my part, they might be made out of something else, but they look like they're made out of that polymer clay. And they're dragons. Oh my goodness, somebody is very talented. And I'm pretty sure she got them on Etsy. But she collects these dragon needle minders. I don't know that she uses them. She just collects them. But they're fairly big. I mean, they're about that big. I mean, in between here. Yeah. So, I don't know. No. Well, that pink is showing up pretty vivid. Hopefully all the other colors. I'm going to do all the lettering in this vivid purple. You would think it's 550, but it's not dark enough to be 550. It is 333. 550, as you know, is my favorite purple, but I found that, and it looks like a Concord. Not Concord, no. Concord is darker, huh? It's more of a candy purple. Like a jelly bean, jelly bean purple. There you go. Jeez, names. I gotta see where I'm at, or we're gonna be messed up. So, yeah. So at least we got out yesterday, and it was fun. It's always fun when I go with my daughter. We have a blast, and Dad watched the kids all day, so I don't know how he fared. So, but, and she didn't even go home from work. She just went right straight from work. We went to Walmart, so she didn't check in. She didn't want to get involved. She just said, "I'll just go. He'll be fine." I'm like, okay. Yeah, just kind of going with the flow. You're the driver. Just drive. So, gosh darn it. And this is not hard fabric to stitch on. I'm just making it worse than I have been. It's early, and I haven't gotten warmed up by doing the Bristol sampler. But I do love working on that thing. It is just gorgeous. Let me see if I can grab it. Oh, hang on. There'll be a moment. Because it's got thread and clips. And I'll show you how much I got done. I'll just leave it in its thing. But isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh, it's so cool. And I finally worked through them. Them took the longest time to stitch because they're pretty solid. Now these, I'll whip them out. So that's the first line of the, not line, but area of the second page. And then I got to come all the way down. I could take it out. Why not? What the heck? I love these hoops. There is no moving them once you get them nailed down. And I noticed that the ones that came with my daughter's or granddaughter's thing are made the same way. They have that groove, which shoves that fabric down in there, and the tighter you get it, the tighter it shoves it down into that little groove. Hang on. Trying to get it lighter. Come on. Quit messing with me. Anyway, you can tell. See, there you go. But it's got a nice groove in there. I got those off of Amazon. Those were the best hoops I've ever invested in. And they are, well, the the whole thing is about almost 6 1/4, I would say. But they're 6-inch hoops. I love them. Just love them. But yeah, I just had to show you the whole picture. Because it's coming. It's coming, guys. It's coming. I'm so proud of myself that I got this far. It's not hard to stitch on. It's kind of fun. You know, you finish one. You feel like you finished something. So it's my accomplishment thing. So heaven knows it'll take me 100 years to get it done, even if I stitched on it every day for the next 20 years. But I do like working on it. This is a huge piece of fabric. It's 36 by 51 or 52. Huge. Country French Cafe Mocha. My favorite. So, yeah. I've been going back and forth between pre-stamped and the Bristol sampler. I'll get kind of tired of looking, and so then I'll do the pre-stamped, because I just have to get a color out and just go for it. I love that. All the decisions are made for you. Yeah, I didn't know what I was going to do today as far as whether I was going to do a video on how to start, you know, mechanic cross stitch. or how I was going to start a pre-stamped, and kind of compare the two. I don't know. Would you like to see a video like that? I mean, would it be, something that anybody would be interested in? Because heaven knows I can start all the things. So let me know if that would be something everybody would be interested in. But, well, we got most of that done. And it's going to kind of come out as an angle, so then it's going to start getting whacked out, more. I don't know if I can show it. We'll see. No, you really can't see it, but it's kind of a lopsided heart. Let me bring it down. Kind of lopsided. That material or thread is variegated, so it's fairly hard to see. But I just didn't like the red flowers in this. So that's why I went to pink. I may use 2 shades of pink. I was going to even thinking about using, what do you call it? I have some variegated pink that I got from J.P. Coates. They had a bag yesterday at Walmart of J.P. Coates threads. Some were, there was a smaller bag like I got of like red, yellow, blue, rainbow colors in variegated. And then they had a whole great big bag. I have no idea how many's in there. It was like $10 for like 50 or 50 colors maybe. I know it was more than 20. So, yeah. And it was only like, $11 or $12. So I thought that was somewhere in there. But it was nice. Never heard of this Buttercup. I'm looking at this. It's interesting. But yeah, I can hardly wait to get to the purple. Yes, this would be gorgeous done in variegated threads, but I don't know. I kind of like it the way I'm going to do it. So, alright guys, I think that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you will know when my video comes out. If you click on the bell, it'll come with a drop down, and it'll say all or just a few or whatever. Click all, and that way you'll get every video that I come out with. And otherwise, it'll just pick a few specific ones that I come out with. So make sure you click all. Alright guys, we will see you tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, wash your hands, and keep stitching. Bye-bye.